What's up, World of Tanks Blitzers? Welcome back to Tankers Club. In this video, I will be talking about the object 268. Somebody asked me to do a video or review how to play with this vehicle, and here we go. So let's just start. Let's take a look at the upgrade. 1800 of hit points. We can deal 640 of damage with one shot. That's just insane. A perfect gun, no penetration problems really. We have 12 seconds reload time. I'm using gun rammer and 3k of TPM, really respectable for a tier 10 tank destroyer. We have also good mobility for a tank destroyer. We're going to see it later how useful the speed of this vehicle is to sometimes rush on the enemy team and be very decisive in the game. Sometimes we cannot rush in every battle, but sometimes it's really useful when you still have full HP and you just have some 3-4 low HP tanks, so we're gonna finish them all very fast. So it's really very useful. The penetration, as we can see, 303 millimeter of penetration. That's just crazy. For example, with calibrated shells, we will have 418 penetration with hit shells. So that's just insane. We don't need the calibrated shells, because if we are not using calibrated shells, we will still have I'm not very good at math, but let's try to calculate very fast. We will have something about 410 minus 30, that means 380 of millimeters. So we really don't need calibrated shells. Go for gun rammer, and if you see that you have maybe some penetration problems, just go for heat shells. But I made the experience that if I'm playing with this vehicle, I have just no penetrations problems, and I wasn't using a lot heat shells with this gun, because as you can see, it's just perfect. I'm going for the enhanced gun laying drive because the shell velocity of this gun is really very good. So let's just save some aiming time, and for that we can better react for fast driving tanks and deal more damage. I'm using enhanced armor, and that's really worth it, believe me. Also, because we don't have a paper armor with this vehicle, we're gonna see it. We are going to take a closer look at the armor of this vehicle later in this video. Toolbox, defense system, camouflage nets, engine accelerator, and the eye and consumables. To the provisions, I'm using milk and improved fuel, and consumables as always for most of the tank. Repair kit and this multi-purpose restoration pack if I have fire, and adrenaline. Here we go. So the arm of this vehicle is really pretty tricky and strange, and sometimes some shots will bounce, sometimes not. So it's really random, and so this is how it's going to look like for a 6 TTP without calibrated shells, and I'm using enhanced armor. So if the 6 TTP is using calibrated shells and you are not hull down, for example, or we are not in the top of the hill, so it's gonna be look like this, all green without enhanced armor. So that's why I'm using enhanced armor, because that we will have a higher probability that some shots from the enemy will bounce. If you go a little bit hull down, for example, if you are trying to go out from a hill, make your shot, and while you are rolling back, you are spotted at that moment and you are rolling back, you will be like this, for example, and there is a high probability that the shot will bounce, for example. So we are not going to just say we can rush with this vehicle and an angle and try go front line. It's still a tank destroyer. It's not like the object 268 version 4, for example. We can do that with this vehicle, but we cannot do this with this vehicle. But we can rely, for example, if you are, for example, hiding behind a bush and the enemy don't see completely the vehicle, your armor, so they will just shoot randomly like this without aiming, and maybe some shots are gonna bounce. For example, if the shot will land here, so 392 691 of millimeters, so this is really very hard to pen the gun, for example, or this side. So it's random. We can rely a little bit on the armor of this vehicle. It's not a paper armor like the most of the tank destroyers, but it's definitely not a tank to go front line, because as we can see here, the side is paper, the rear also, so don't expose your sights. Always try while aiming on someone or while you are spotted from an enemy vehicle to show your front armor and hope that the shot will bounce. I don't know, if also wiggle a little bit, try to bounce like this, left, right, and maybe, yeah, the shot will bounce. To make it harder to the enemy tank to aim on you, we can bounce a little bit and hope that the shot will bounce. So the armor is not bad, it's not a paper armor, but also it's not a strong armor to go frontline. Oh, look at this, Castilla, the best map for tank destroyer. So the question is of how to play, which is the play style for this vehicle. I mean, we have different play styles, and but especially it's a tank destroyer, so we have to camp and go, stay with your team, stay backline, and yeah, wait for your chance. And here is the completely most boring way how to play with this vehicle. I'm at Castilla going for this tank destroyer spot. Please don't go to this spot if you are a heavy tank, and just wait for your chance. Like this, here we go, 1k of damage on that FV4005. I mean, this is just crazy with a hash shell. We know that with the 4005 we can always hash him because he's also have just paper armor. And just wait. In this battle, that was really very easy, very satisfying to watch. Also, just firing one shot after the other. I missed one shot. Maybe this is the shot which make a difference. I got on this battle only a second class mastery badge. I deal nearly 5k of damage, as we're going to see. Maybe if I didn't miss that shot, I will have a first class or an ace, whatever. But yeah, as we can see here, just go to your tank destroyer spot, try not to be spotted, try to keep the distance to the enemy vehicles, let your heavies, your medium spot for you, and just keep firing. Wait for the right moment, concentrate, focus, aim well to not to miss your target, because we have a long reload time. You don't want to miss your shot with this vehicle. That's why I didn't shot at the FV4005, because he was rolling back, so I don't want to miss any shot. I have really to focus a lot and make sure that I hit my target to yeah, deal a lot of damage and to be decisive and help your team to win the battle. So I cannot see the Jagdpanzer E100 here, his armor profile. That's why I hashed him, because he is hiding behind the Bosch, and that's what I mean. And that can happen also to you. If you are hiding behind a Bosch and somebody trying to hit you, maybe the shot will bounce because they cannot see your armor profile. And here we go, another mistake by the FV4005. And I finished him with the second shot, already 3k of damage. And yeah, here using heat shell on the front armor of the E100. We know all that the front armor of the E100 is really pretty strong, pretty thick, but with heat shell no problem to pen that thick armor. And now here's my last chance to deal some damage, but the D11 finished him, so I'm going now try to hit the VK. Another shot missed, only track broken. Unlucky, very unlucky. That was really very possible to do an ace tank, a mastery badge in this battle, but I mean, come on. I still doing well, dealing my damage, helping my team, farming the enemy vehicles. And here we go, nearly 5k of damage. And that was really the normal, most boring way how to play with a tank destroyer, but it's really very effective. You gotta be patient, and it's also random to have an easy battle like this where all they are exposing themselves for you, so you just can easy fire and make your damage and help your team to win. And yeah, we won. 3 enemy tanks destroyed, and the best player of my team in point of damage. So the next battle is in Canyon, and I want to show you the whole battle replay of this video of this battle. I'm just saying battle. I want to show you just the whole battle, because yeah, here we can see really that we need to be patient, and really patient a lot till the end. I'm going here backline, staying with my group, and I'm always reacting. I'm always looking in the minimap, seeing where is my team, and if I see okay the distance is going to be bigger to my team, I just always go again and just move a little bit and get closer to them, because we don't want to stay alone here while playing with this vehicle. Because if a light tank push on you, or if I'm spotted and I'm alone like this right now, here is dangerous. Look at the minimap, I'm really far away from my team. That's why I'm gonna move right now and try to get closer to my team, so that yeah, I minimize the danger that I will be in that situation where just a light tank or a medium tank push on me. They will surround me and they will just finish me. I cannot have help from my team because they are just far away from me. And now I'm still waiting there. Now my enemy team are spotted also. I mean, my teammates are spotted, so the enemy team are now focusing on my teammates on the left side. So now I'm gonna stay here because I know that the reds are going to push to the other side to my team and trying to, of course, to deal some damage, to attack them. And now I'm in a very good strategical position. I'm gonna wait here also for a while and try to sneak some shots. It's not going to happen very fast, but here we go, the first decisive shot. I was waiting for that moment. So we gotta be a sniper while playing with this vehicle, or generally in the beginning of the battle while playing with a tank destroyer. This is how we should play, with a tank destroyer. Whatever, if you are playing with a tank destroyer with a, let's say, average armor or the paper armor, just always try to hide, keep your distance from the enemy tanks, try not to be spotted, and sneak your shots. And I'm waiting now for the situation where, for example, we will be outnumbering the enemy team, and then I will slowly start to push to help my team to win the battle. And this is what's going to happen in this battle. I will be very decisive till the end. We're going to see right now, because if you are playing with a tank destroyer and you just camp the whole battle, you just camp in your tank destroyer spot and wait, maybe your team will win. It's not going to be always like this. We have also to sometimes to move your bot, also attack and help your team. And we got the speed, we got the mobility with this vehicle. We can also sometimes take some risk, especially right now. I'm seeing I'm full HP. I'm gonna sneak a shot on the 6 CTP, also very decisive one. We're going to see it later. And keep moving to the type 68. I'm seeing that he's low HP. I'm gonna change to heat shells to make sure that the shot will not bounce, so that I can easily finish that dude, punch him in his face, then keep going. The next one will be the WOTBLITZ of Panzer 4. He's somewhere waiting there. I'm gonna go to him and on my way see on the left side if I will spot somebody or something like that. No, and the left side is all clear, so I can keep pushing. So my goal now, I'm seeing I have 1300 hit points, so I can risk one shot and make sure to finish the WT, so that we will it's gonna be sure to win this battle. Here we go, no time to react, bye. And let's keep moving. Sure, he is writing sure. I'm pro, bitch. Just kidding. I'm just very hyped in this battle right now, and I'm very focused. And we will go now, of course, to the last one. Already 4 kills, 2.3k of damage, and here we go, surprise. We finished the last one, 2.7k of damage. That's actually not a lot for a tank destroyer. We can deal more damage, as we can saw in the last battle, but that was just very decisive gameplay. Very effective. 5 enemy tanks destroyed. I was also active in the game. I was not camping the whole battle. I mean, camping is allowed with a tank destroyer, but sometimes we just take the action and move. And yeah, if I didn't did that, we know that we have sometimes really a lot of noob teams, and I think if I didn't take the risk, maybe we will lose the battle. In the end, I will stay alone versus 3 or versus 4, and I have no chance to win this battle. And with that action, I made sure that we are winning the battle. So this is how to play with this vehicle, in my opinion, with this tank. I mean, we can camp and wait. Sometimes it's go good, but a lot of times goes wrong. So we have also sometimes to take action and move, but just be patient, wait for the right moment to do that. Also sometimes, as we saw, we just can camp and we have a good team, and we just are going to farm the enemy team and deal a lot of damage and win battles. Okay, So to recuperate, to resume, stay careful, stay with your team, keep your distance to the enemy vehicles, so that you are not going to be spotted, and you will not have that risk that the light and the mediums push on you very fast and surround you and finish you in a few seconds. So stay with your team, keep your distance, and be in the right place in the right moment in your tank destroyer spot and deal your damage. If possible, of course, as we saw, we can rush and be the game changer. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and see you for sure soon in the next one. Bye bye.